This segment of Packard Pokes At was made possible by patrons of the show and viewers like you. Please go to patreon.com/PackardPokesAt to help support the show. Thank you. The only reason we're covering this particular story, well, there's a lot of reasons why we're covering this particular story, but one of the reasons why is it happened here in the state in which I live, and Wisconsin is so proud tonight.
It happened right down the street.
I don't know where it happened, but it happened here in town. At least the man is from town anyway. Gerald Kreft was accused of performing oral sex on a horse. I mean, of all things, no. He's arrested apparently this last Wednesday after deputies in Marathon County responded to a call of strange going-ons in a Wausau barn, according to the Northwestern.com. When they arrived, they found Kreft near a horse wearing a face mask, black jacket, blue wind pants with holes cut in the areas of the crotch and his butt. He has also been suspected of smoking some marijuana and had a jar of petroleum jelly in his possession. Now, to be honest, petroleum jelly, not your best stuff. He should have been taking some KY. That would have probably worked a lot better if it had gotten that far. And the thing was, from what I understand...
Packard, we're talking about a horse.
I know, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
KY's not going to cut it.
Petroleum jelly, that'll just leave you raw.
It's going to need that whole jar.
He had also been apparently watching horse pornography before as well. I mean, and the thing is, he was caught masturbating the horse and apparently not doing a very good job because apparently the horse didn't get aroused at all, from what I understand. So if you're, of all the things, he's not only bad with humans apparently because he went after and tried to have sex with a horse, but he couldn't even get the horse hard. I mean, how, I don't even know how hard that would be, but I'm sure it wouldn't be terribly difficult. I mean, deputies searched his apartment in Wausau and allegedly found a small amount of marijuana, the Wausau Daily Herald reported, and he was charged with sexual gratification with an animal sex organ, possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of marijuana as a repeat offender, and bail jumping, according to the court records. He was unable to post a $2,000 bond, and he was due in court this last Tuesday. If I had known about this when we actually looked for the story, I was like, shit, I would have gone down to the courthouse and say, can you give me a statement for the show?
Give me a statement.
I want a statement. Would you give me a statement for my show? Well, the horse and I were dancing, and I got horny, and, well, you know, the horse is coming on to me, so...
I was riding him, and he said, I would like to ride you, sir.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Of course, the horse was quoted saying this.
Hello, I'm Mr. Red.
And you're doing it wrong.
And you're doing it wrong. He couldn't get the horse off. The horse was also heard saying this.
You're all I've got, Wilbur.
I know it.
Joe, your thoughts?
This story broke all over the internet. I saw it here, I saw it there, and I was like, oh man, I hope this isn't Packard. I hope this isn't Packard. I hope this isn't Packard. I clicked on it, and I was like, oh, thank God. No, it's not Packard again. So,
Again?
But, yeah, I mean, whoa. Like, if you're gonna fuck up, like, whoa.
Yeah.
And you know what's really satisfying is, well, maybe not satisfying, maybe relieving, is that Wisconsin actually has a very specific law against getting sexual gratification from the sex organ of an animal.
Mm.
Like, that was the charge. Like,
right.
Hell yeah, Wisconsin. Way to address an ongoing problem.
Well, you know, the thing is, there's this old joke. You know why when a guy will have sex with a sheep, he does it near the edge of a cliff? It's so the sheep will push back.
I don't even get that.
Never mind, Joe. I'll tell you after the show. We had talking to Chad was saying when it comes to giving oral sex to horses, there's so many naysayers. I'm sorry, Joe. Did you have any other any other thoughts?
No, I'm so blown away by this story that no. Just like
Blown away?
You are, evidently.
horse porn wasn't even on the list of things searched on Christmas Eve.
I know. Reindeer porn. That was one of the sources there.
Oh. Okay. All right. All right. That makes sense now. Okay.
Right.
It doesn't make sense at all.
No, it doesn't. Connie, your thoughts?
I would say that they shouldn't charge him with anything because I don't think the horse got any sexual gratification from this at all.
Yeah, that poor horse is like, hey,
You're doing it
what are you
wrong.
doing? You're doing it wrong, apparently, because I'm not feeling anything here.
Wilbur.
Certainly, we're not worth the money.
What really bothered me with this whole thing was he had the cutout in the crotch and the butt. What was he expecting to happen? I mean, he's still alive today because this didn't happen.
Right. There was a story about 5, maybe 8 years ago, where a guy, I wish I remember which state it was. I forgot to look this up. He tried to have sex. I think it was maybe it was out in Washington State. I don't remember.
Thank you.
Sorry, I don't remember where. I don't remember where it was. It was out west or down south. A guy had sex with a horse, and the horse had penetrated him so hard that he actually burst his bowels and he died. So yeah, you're right, Connie. If he's lucky that he didn't succeed in getting that far, otherwise he wouldn't just be charged; he'd be dead, more than likely. And the thing is, there in places. There are states where having sex with an animal isn't even against the law. But it's against the law for gay people to get married. But it's not against the law to have sex with a horse.
Gay marriage leads to sex with a horse.
Apparently, in their minds, it does.
You know what I think is really fucked up?
What's that?
Is I submitted a story to be reviewed on the show of something that happened kind of near where I live, where these two guys were videotaping each other fucking cows, and you didn't want to cover that story. You blew that story off. I bring this up occasionally over the last 2 years because you blew that story off. But now, just because somebody blows a horse in your hometown, we're talking about it.
If we did that, if I did that, I completely forgot.
Yeah.
Is it Friday? I bring it up.
Besides, you know why? The thing is, the cows aren't sexy. Horses are sexy. That's the reason why.
That's why I was worried it was you.
We have the phrase "hung like a horse" for a reason.
That's right.
Wilbur.
What?
Am I mentioned in your will?
Oh,
Strange things are afoot at the OK Corral.
God, did you have any additional thoughts on this?
I think he watched Equus one too many times.
Either that or Chariots of Fire,
I hope he was listening to Chariots of Fire while he was trying to do this.
Oh, talking the chairs. Everybody in Packardstown has blown that horse at the town bike.
Now I feel doubly sorry for this guy.
It's a rite of passing for the football team. It's just nasty. It's just nasty.
Our producer said, was he into My Little Pony? So he was trying to get a little horse into him, though. Yeah.
I want a little horse. Yes.
Brony leads to this. It's the decline of Western civilization. Bronyism leads to this.
Right.
Pony magic. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Friendship is magic.
Yes, it is.
Saddle them up, boys. I don't know.